The foundation was started in 1999 after my father passed away from gastrointestinal cancer. He was diagnosed and passed away within 10 days in January. And right away, his colleagues and our family decided that we didn't want anyone else to have to go through something like this. And so we started the foundation, and we called it the Harold E. Eisenberg Foundation in his memory.
The Harold E. Eisenberg Foundation has a two-pronged mission statement. First, it's dedicated to preserving Harold's legacy as an educator and mentor and leader in the real estate community through its education programs for students. And secondly, it's committed to fighting the diseases that took his life, gastrointestinal cancers.
For the research aspect of it, our family kind of gathering and saying, we're not going to let this beat us. And how can we do something for the world so that other people don't have to go through what we went through.
We had decided as a foundation that what we wanted to do is concentrate on cutting edge research that we could help somebody else's life. We didn't want to do bricks and mortar. He was a very private person, so he really would be totally honored and quite surprised by where the foundation is today.
Gastrointestinal cancers account for about 20% of new cancer diagnoses, with a huge portion of those being colorectal and liver cancers. Despite this, for whatever reason, people are not talking about that. GI cancers are under-discussed, and for that reason, they're underfunded.
We have a paradox, and the paradox is that while our capabilities, our technologies are growing rapidly and are much more powerful than in the past, the federal funding for cancer research has declined over the years. So philanthropy allows us to pursue novel ideas, unique approaches to understanding and treating cancer, so it makes a huge difference.
I read somewhere all of today's cancer treatments began with clinical trials, and it's why our work at Northwestern at the Lurie Comprehensive Cancer Center is so important. Funding programs like the Harold E. Eisenberg Foundation Tissue Bank, funding the medical staff who work with the cancer patients, and the clinical trials that ultimately will help us defeat cancer.
We're very proud of the partnership that we have forged with Northwestern, specifically with Dr. Benson and now Dr. Platanius. And so we are confident that the future is targeted therapy, and the tissue bank that we've created is specifically used to address those targeted therapies.
You know, they are very dedicated to the cause. They really want to do something that will make a difference.
What's so inspirational to me is the way that this foundation has continued to grow with so much love and so much passion. And at this point, there are so many people involved, including myself, who never met Harold Eisenberg himself, and yet continue to be so inspired by the work that this organization does.
A testimony as to how nice and wonderful and concerned he was about other people, that they have come to the foundation and been so supportive, especially in the real estate community.
Without the real estate industry, the growth of the cancer research program and the growth of the real estate education program would not be anywhere close to where it's at today.
I miss everything about my dad on an everyday basis. I can't even imagine what my dad would think if he were alive today and saw what we were doing with the foundation. He would be so incredibly proud, not only that we're doing it together as a family and that it's truly a family foundation, but also that we're touching people's lives of all ages. He would just be incredibly proud and honored that it was in his name.